When I first kind of read about the studio, I was like, how does that transition work? Because that is the big part, right? I mean, even dealerships now have to address kind of that digital transition to the physical transition, and that's cool that you guys kind of prepare that dealership for what's to come.
Well, that's where we are today, right?
Yeah.
But the minute that we showed this to our dealer board, I mean, the studio, the concept,
Yeah.
We had super engaged dealers who right off the bat were like, how do you get that live lead to my store? For a number of reasons. One,
Okay.
obviously they want to close the deal. For us, a consumer wants to ask about a lease price point. They don't want to have to wait for a call back.
Sure.
Right? So what we're working on for the very near future here is to be able to live transfer leads from the studio to our dealerships.
Now that's cool.
So that you come here either in person or virtually,
Yeah.
you have an experience with one of our agents, and you're ready to get down to the discussion about finance payments or whatever it may be with your current lease or loan. We can then transfer you live to a dealer wherever you are in the country, to your local dealer or the dealer that you prefer to do business with because you have before, and just ensure that transaction is fluid, right? And you don't have, or that conversation is fluid, and you don't have that break, which we have today. We're miles ahead of where we were 6 months ago, but to be able to get to that in the very near future is something we're super excited about, and the dealers are as well.
Well, I think it's cool. I mean, look, I've been in the business for a long time, and the dealer and the OEM have always had sometimes a rough or friction type relationship. This feels like this brings the experience together. It's really now not just it's not a head office experience or manufacturer experience, and then you have the dealer experience. You're really tightening the gap between the entire purchase experience.
I mean, there are just shy of 100,000 Canadians who bought a Nissan in Canada over the course of last year. We didn't do that from head office, right? Our 200 plus dealers did that. So we have to be able to ensure that we can, I guess, close that gap and not have the consumer just sees one Nissan.
Yeah.
They don't see dealership, and they don't see and they don't see brand, right? They see one Nissan, and we have to be able to ensure that we can present ourselves and provide an experience that is just that.
Just one Nissan. I really like that, by the way. That's a really good one.
Thanks for tuning in to the Strategy with Jason podcast with your host, Jason Harris. Don't want to miss new content? Be sure to check out the full podcast library at strategywithjason.com to stay in the know. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Happy podcasting.